Hello everyone, me Arsha and welcome back to my channel that is Mathematics Scholar. I hope you all are doing good. In this video, I will be explaining you about the types of matrices. This is a part 1. Types of matrices part 2. I'll be explaining all those things in the next video. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you will get all notification whenever I upload my new video. So let's get started. As you can see on the screen, the first matrix is a row matrix. I'll read the definition. The matrix of order 1 cross n is called a row matrix. So order of 1 cross n, what is the meaning of that? It is nothing but the order of a matrix. I have already told you order of a matrix is nothing but the dimension of a matrix, and the definition of order of matrix I have done in my previous video. If you want to see, you can watch that particular video. I'll put the link in the description box. So order of matrix we usually represent as m cross n, where m indicates the number of rows and n indicates the number of columns. But in this particular case, we have 1 cross n. The meaning of this is we have one row and number of columns can be n. So as the name itself, it says that row matrix means we have only one row, so it is a row matrix. Okay, let us see some of the examples here. So I have taken two examples here. The first example is 2 minus 1 0. So in this case, how many rows are there? It is only one row. So it is 1 cross, how many columns are there? 1 2 3. So it is 1 cross 3. 3 columns are there. In the same way, let us see the example 2 and write down its order of matrix. So how many rows are there in this case? Single row. So it is 1 cross, how many columns are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 columns are there. So order of this matrix is 1 cross 6. So order is nothing but the what? Dimension of the matrix. For this is 1 cross 3, and for that example 2 it is 1 cross 6. You can see here in this case only single row is there, so it is a row matrix. And number of columns, it can be anything. Here it is 3 and here it is 6. It can be anything, but more focus is on 1. Only single row should be there, so it is a row matrix. Our next matrix is the column matrix. I read the definition. The matrix of order m cross 1 is called a column matrix. Order m cross 1 in the sense it is the dimension of a matrix, where the first element indicates the number of rows of a matrix and the second element indicates the number of column of a matrix. So in this particular case, you can see here, as the name itself says, that column matrix, in the sense it has a single column. So here it is 1 and number of rows can be n. Let us see some examples over here. I have taken two examples here, example 1 and 2. And in example 1 we have matrix A. As you can see, we have only one column, so it is a column matrix. Similarly, B also we have single column, so it can be called as a column matrix. Let us write down order of these two matrices. So what is the order? First let me count how many rows are there. This is 1 2 3. So 3 rows. How many columns? This is 1, so it is 1. And the order of A matrix is 3 by 1. And similarly B, let us write down. We have 1 2 3 4 5. We have 5 rows and only one column. So order of matrix B is m cross 1 or m by 1. It is one and the same. Okay, next matrix is square matrix. I'll read the definition. If number of rows equal to number of columns in a matrix, then the matrix is called a square matrix. Okay, as simple as that. Where number of rows is equal to number of columns in a matrix, then that particular matrix is called a square matrix. Okay, let us see some examples over here on square matrix. I have taken three examples here. Let us see one by one. First example, you can see only one element is there, that is 2. So let us write down the order of this particular matrix. How many rows are there? 1. How many columns are there? That is also 1. So it is 1 by 1 matrix, where we have number of rows and the columns are equal, that is 1 is equal to 1, 1 is equal to 1 in this case, so it is a square matrix. Similarly, let us move on to the next matrix. So in this, let us write down the order of the matrix. So how many rows are there? 1, 2. 2 rows are there. Cross. How many columns are there? This is 1 and this is 2. So again it is similar to that, that is 2 cross 2. So number of rows is equal to number of columns, where 2 is equal to 2, I can write it down, hence it is a square matrix. Similarly, let us see the third example over here and write down its order of a matrix. So how many rows are there? 1, 2 and 3. 3 rows are there. How many columns are there? 1, 2 and 3. So 3 cross 3, where number of rows is equal to number of columns, that is 3 is equal to 3. Hence the third example is also an example for the square matrix. Next matrix is rectangular matrix. In this particular matrix, number of rows is not equal to number of columns. It is opposite to that of square matrix, where we have number of rows is equal to number of columns, but in this case number of rows is not equal to number of columns. So as you can see the definition and make a note of it. Let us see the two examples over here and write down its order. So how many rows are there in this case? So it is 2 rows. And how many columns are there? 1, 2 and 3. So it is 2 by 3 or 2 cross 3, it is one and the same. But in this particular case you can see here 2 is not equal to 3. So number of rows is not equal to number of columns. So it is a rectangular matrix. Similarly, let us see the second example here. Number of rows in this case is 3 and number of columns in this particular case is 1. So it is 3 cross 1 or 3 by 1 matrix, and 3 is not equal to 1, and that number of rows is not equal to number of columns. So it is also a rectangular matrix. So our next matrix is a diagonal matrix. I'll read the definition. A square matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix if every element other than the principal diagonal elements are 0. I have highlighted the square matrix in a blue ink so that you should remember, first of all, it should be a square matrix. Few minutes earlier we have discussed what is actually the square matrix is. It is nothing but a matrix in which number of rows is equal to number of columns. First it should be a square matrix, then all the elements other than principal diagonal elements should be 0. So I have taken two examples here, example 1 and example 2. In example 1, the number of rows are 3 and the number of columns are 3. So the number of rows is equal to number of column in this case. So it is a square matrix. So and also the principal diagonal elements are 2, 6, 1. Except these principal diagonal elements, all the other elements you can see are 0. So I can say that the matrix A is a diagonal matrix. Similarly, let us see the example 2 here. The number of rows in this case are 4 and number of columns are 4. So number of rows are equal to number of columns in this case also. So it is a square matrix. And the principal diagonal elements are 4, 3, minus 1 and 2. So except these principal diagonal elements, all the elements are 0. So I can conclude that even the example 2 is a diagonal matrix. So I have just assigned B is equal to the matrix. Okay, so B matrix is also a diagonal matrix. Our next matrix is scalar matrix. I'll just read the definition. If every element of a diagonal matrix is the same, then it is called a scalar matrix. Just now we have seen what is diagonal matrix. First of all, it should be a square matrix. Then all the elements are 0 except the diagonal elements. Then we call it as the diagonal matrix. Same thing, only the thing is here diagonal elements are same. If the diagonal elements are same, then I can call that particular matrix as a scalar matrix. Means a diagonal matrix where the diagonal elements are same, then it is a scalar matrix. Let us see some examples here. So I have taken two examples here. In example 1, we can see the diagonal elements are 2, 2, 2. The principal diagonal elements are 2 and these are diagonal elements are same in this case. So first of all, it is a diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix, first it should be a square matrix. Yeah, it is 3 cross 3 and all the elements should be 0 other than the principal diagonal elements, that is true. Plus, what is another point? The diagonal element should be same. If it is same, then I can call this particular matrix as a scalar matrix. Yeah, it is true. So example 1 is a scalar matrix. Similarly, we have the example 2 here. First, it is a diagonal matrix. Yeah, it is diagonal. Diagonal matrix in the sense, first of all, it should be a square matrix. Yeah, number of rows is equal to number of column. And in diagonal matrix, one more point is there. All the elements should be 0 except the principal diagonal elements. Here, principal diagonal elements are the 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. So I can say, first of all, it's a diagonal matrix where except principal diagonal elements, all the elements are 0. Plus one more point is that the diagonal principal diagonal element should be same. Yeah, it is 7, 7, 7, 7. Hence I can call this particular matrix as a scalar matrix. Next matrix is identity matrix or unit matrix. I'll read the definition. A scalar matrix in which each diagonal element is equal to unity, or that is 1, is called a unit matrix or identity, denoted by capital I. This is capital I. Okay. So what actually it is it is a matrix which is scalar and all the principal diagonal elements is 1 or unity. Then that particular matrix is called as identity or unit matrix. Let us see some examples here. See, we have two examples here, and both the examples are the example for identity matrix or unit matrix. Means only principal diagonal elements will be 1. So these two examples are the example for the identity or unit matrix. The next matrix is null matrix. I'll read the definition. A matrix having all its elements equal to 0 is called a null matrix. It is very simple. Let us see some examples here. I have taken 4 examples here. You can see in each example all the elements are 0. Suppose if you take this matrix, all the elements are 0, here also, here also, here also. It's very simple. You take any matrix, if all the elements are 0, then that particular matrix we call it as null matrix. Thank you for watching this video.